How do you do, gentlemen?
We like to speak to salesman, pal.
Well, I'm the salesman, Stanley Livington. I'm the clerk in charge of all Jungle Books. And at 11 o'clock, giving a lecture.
Yeah. You got a book by the name of Dark Safari by Cuddleford.
Dark Safari by Cuddleford? We did have it, but we got rid of it some time ago. I want to tell you, gentlemen, I read that book. I had nightmares for 9 months.
How well do you remember that book?
Why?
You remember a map in it?
A map in that book? Of course I remember it.
Could you draw it?
Could I draw it?
For $1,000?
Draw that map in that book for $1,000?
Mm-hmm.
For $1,000, I could draw that map in oil.
Okay, then meet us in the alley tonight at 7:30. And we'll take you to somebody who'll give you $1,000 the minute you lay down the pencil. Is it a deal?
Shake.
Okay, pal. See you in the alley tonight at 7:30. And be there, chum. Get me?
$1,000 to draw that map.
I tell you, boss, the guy said he knew the map backwards. So we make a date to meet him, bring him in, have him draw it. Yeah, and the little muzzler never shows up after us offering him $1,000.
Well, you can relax. I found somebody myself this morning.
You did, boss? Where?
In Clopper's department store.
That's where we found our guy.
Wait a minute. Was he a silly-looking little fat guy?
That's him.
Why, that two-timer. You offer him $1,000 and he holds out for a higher price.
The minute he puts his foot through the door, I'll break every bone in his head.
You'll do no such thing. When he leaves, you boys can meet him outside and get my money back.
We get you, boss.
Now go out the side entrance. I'm closing a deal with the man who's going to lead the safari.
Well, we've looked the whole place over. You want to know something, boss? This don't look like a place to find diamonds.
You fool! Don't you ever mention the word diamonds. We're supposed to be after an orangutan.
And another thing, boss. I'm getting awfully sick of these two guys you're depending on. They're always fouling us up.
Just be patient. It won't be long now before the map is in my hand.
What you doing, boys? Going somewhere, fellas?
We were just going to take these little trunks inside the tent.
Get moving.
Hey. Go ahead. Knock the chip off my shoulder.
Not that. Your head's liable to go with it.
Oh.
Go on, get moving. What a business for a guy to be in. Crocodiles and lions bring a lot of dough back in the States. You can have it. Okay, boys, you're finished. Let's go back to the compound.
Why he has to try those cats out before he sends them back to the States. It worries me.
Doesn't worry me half as much as those two knotheads you brought along with us.
Relax. on your mind?
You know, Diana, I never did go for that talk of yours about a 20-foot monkey.
Really?
Yeah. And as for bringing Clyde Beatty out here to capture wild animals, you didn't fool me for a minute.
Well, just why did I come to Africa, Mr. Johnson?
Diamonds. And I know just where they are.
And you can lead us to these diamonds?
That I can. But first we'll talk business. You and I will cut this pie right down the center.
Isn't that wrong?
Now, no bickering. Take it or leave it.
I don't seem to have any alternative.
That you haven't. So, when you make up your mind, just give Buzz a buzz, huh? Yeah, big boy, hold on to that.
Boss, about splitting that pie down the center.
I'll handle this my own way. Get ready to break up camp while I give Mr. Beatty his walking papers.
Watch where you're going, you clumsy ox. Me? Yes, you. Why, you tripped me those big feet of yours. I did no such thing. What are you kicking me for? Who's kicking who? You kicked me. I didn't even touch you. Look, I told you to lay off of me. I didn't trip you and I didn't kick you. So now leave me alone. Oh, yeah? Yeah. I'll leave you alone. Look, I'll hit you harder than Lewis ever did. Oh, yeah? Yeah.